Hello, friends. I hope you guys have tried giving a thought on how we can introduce star schema model into our existing project. In our existing project, we have these much of columns. We have event ID, we have name, gender, team, NOC, games, year, season, city, sport, season, and medal. So, first of all, we have to identify that which is the fact in this whole data layer. If you notice that as we are there in the marks in our example, previous example, there were the marks. That was the fact. That was the actual thing that is the outcome of the result. Maybe in this whole scenario, the medal is medal column. Either it was the blank column or it was a silver, gold, or bronze. So that means this column is something is having an information about the outcome of the event. So that's why this medal will come into my fact, right? Now, what should we do for the next of the remaining columns? We want to segregate information into different tables, right? So, being similar kind of a nature of the column, we can segregate our column into different parts. Like, if you could notice that name, gender, and team is something related to player only. So player का name of the player, gender of the player, and the team of the player. So we can segregate these three columns into a different table that will create a player dimension maybe. And year, season, city, sport, again season, and game. Okay, we are having two season in the column maybe. So these three are are similar kind of a columns, which looks like these are the attributes of various games maybe. So we will save all these columns into a different dimensional table, and name of the country. NOC is name of the country, and we can expand this information to region as well. So that's why I would like to save all these information into three different dimensional table. One will have the dimensions about the player, another will have the dimensions about the games, and third will have the dimension about the region or maybe area, right? So on this way, I would like to take my games as a different table: year, season, series, sports, season, games, and we will add one more column here as a game ID, which will be the primary key of this table. Similar way, we can add name, gender, and team, and introduce a one more ID that is called player ID, and we can expand NOC to the region also, and we can add one more primary key as country ID. So instead of having all these columns into one table, we have now made three different tables for dimensions: player dimensions, country dimensions, and game dimensions. And now it's time to connect these tables to a central. When we will do this thing, so if you notice that all these columns will become one column, that will be game ID. All these three columns will become one column, player ID, and NOC will be country ID. So now my final model that should look alike will be something like this. So then we will have one fact table at the center that will have player ID, game ID, country ID, and the medal. And we have three dimensional table: player dimension, country dimension, and the game dimension table. Every primary key of these dimension table will have one foreign key in the fact table. So we will connect on the basis of that. So now we, instead of having all information in the one table, now we have four different tables into the picture, and our existing project will be get converted into a star schema model. That will be a much efficient way of handling data into the visualization. I hope this part is clear to you guys. So without spending more time in the theory, we might jump into the application part of this, where we will apply this star schema model into our existing project. But before going to that, we should know that what are the features of the Power BI which we will use, which we will encounter while converting my normal table into the star schema model. Right. In the next session, we will see about the features used, which will be used in converting this thing. Right. Till then, thank you.